On the face of it, the poem called A Failure is about a crop that fails. But I remember the source of the poem, which was that for many months I had been writing a long, long poem, and I got less and less confidence in it, and finally I tore it up. And it was a dreadful blow. I remember going to the wastepaper basket at midnight and trying to pick the pieces and put them together again, and then I resisted temptation and left it dead, finished. The soil was deep and the field well sighted. The seed was sound, average luck with the weather, one thought, and the crop would abound. If harrowing were all that is needed for harvest, his field had been harrowed enough, God knows, to warrant a record yield. He gazed from a hill in the breezy springtime. That field was aflow with wave upon wave, like a sea's green shallows breathing below. He looked from a gate one summer morning when the mists uprolled. Headland to headland those fortunate acres seemed solid gold. He stood by the field as the day of harvest dawned. But, oh, the fruit of a year's work, a lifetime's lore, had ceased to grow. No wickedest weather could thus have turned, as it were overnight, his field to so wan and weedy a showing. Some galloping blight from earth's metabolism must have sprung to ruin all. Or perhaps his own high hopes had made the wizened look tall. But it's useless to argue the why and wherefore. When a crop is so thin, there's nothing to do but to set the teeth and plough it in.